Hi, I'm Vince Atkinson, and this is your real estate tip of the week. Home security systems, a good thing, a bad thing, or just a pain in the neck? We're investigating. Let's dive right in. Welcome to this edition of your real estate tip of the week, where we look at trends, hot topics, hear from professionals, and dig into the psychology behind residential real estate. When it comes to home security systems, the options seem endless these days. How much do they cost? Do I really need one? Do they work? Or is it a bigger headache to have one as opposed to not? So many questions. We're going to investigate so you can decide for yourself.
A home security system. It's kind of like insurance. You don't need it until you absolutely can't live without it. Which raises the question, what system, if any, is right for you? If you have young children, live in a high crime area, your neighbors have been prone to break-ins, if you're elderly, or have some truly hard to replace valuables, a security system may be the right way to go. With that said, it is important to note that a break-in can happen even in the safest of areas, anytime, any place. The average annual cost for a security system range in price between $180 to $600 per year, but this does not include the initial setup and purchase of the equipment. Now keep in mind, these prices can vary dramatically both up and down. Roughly speaking, security systems fall into two different categories: company monitored or self-monitored. They both have pros and cons. With a company monitored system, you have the advantage of not having to monitor your system. If the alarm goes off, the authorities will be called automatically. But a word of caution, most municipalities will slap you with a fee if called out on a false alarm. These systems also have the advantage of having a battery backup, so they continue to function even when the power's out. On the downside, systems like this often require you to sign an annual contract, so you may be locked in to an additional bill. Now currently, there's a growing trend for self-monitored security systems. They are just what it sounds like. You're doing a lot of the work yourself, but they tend to be less expensive. Most function with the use of your cell phone. When tripped, the actual alarm will sound and you receive a notification via text. But it is up to you to call out the police. One word of warning, if you are out of cell range or you can't frequently monitor your phone, you are none the wiser if the alarm goes off. Also, in many cases, a self-monitored system do not have battery backups. So when the power's out, so's your alarm. So you can see all systems have some pros and cons, and none are fail-proof. With nothing in place to discourage would-be thieves, you could be left holding the bag and the criminals counting the cash. I do have to point out, no two security systems are alike, so if you're thinking about getting one, I encourage you to do some research. I'll include a link in the description box that may help you get pointed in the right direction.
So did any of that help, or are we even more confused than when we started? I want to know what you think is the best home security system. Let me know in the comments. If you haven't hit that subscription button yet, please do so. And as always, thanks for watching. Until next week, make it a great day. Everything in my videos is based upon personal opinions and experiences. We'll see you next week.